The Unlikely Team of Willow Meadow. Book 1. The Great Meadow Race. In the sunny green heart of Willow Meadow, where wildflowers danced in the breeze and the creek sang cheerful songs, lived two very different best friends, Remy the Rabbit and Tilda the Tortoise. Remy was all bounce and speed, darting from bush to burrow in the blink of an eye. Tilda, on the other hand, was slow and steady, taking her time with everything, but always doing it well. Despite their differences, they loved spending their days together, exploring the meadow, telling stories, and learning new things. Their close friend, Cris the Crow, often flew in with clever tricks, odd inventions, or riddles that made them scratch their heads. And near the pond lived the frog siblings, who were always croaking jokes, playing splashy games, and giggling at their own silliness. One Sunday morning, Remy burst into their usual meeting spot beneath the willow tree, his ears twitching with excitement. "Everyone, guess what? There's going to be a big event tomorrow, a great meadow race," he exclaimed. Tilda blinked slowly. "A race? I'm not really built for speed, you know." "But it's not just a race," said Remy. "You have to solve puzzles along the way, and there's a prize at the end, Mrs. Badger's legendary berry pie." Cris swooped down from the tree, his eyes gleaming. "Did someone say puzzles? Oh, I'll join in if we do it together. My brain is faster than both your legs." The frogs popped their heads out of the pond. "Count us in. We love pie," they repeated in unison. That night, the team made their plan. Remy would handle the running parts. Tilda would lead when it came to strategy. Cris would tackle the tricky riddles. And the frogs would... Well, they weren't sure what the frogs would do, but they were enthusiastic. The next day, the race began with a bang of Badger's wooden spoon on a pan. Remy zipped ahead to grab the first clue, but ran so fast he missed the sign completely. Tilda caught up slowly and read it carefully. To move ahead, the path must split. Look for stones that nicely fit. "Sounds like a pattern puzzle," said Tilda. "Leave it to me," Cris crowed. He flew ahead, spotting the pattern of stepping stones across the river. Together they crossed, but not without a splashy detour thanks to the frogs, who belly flopped into the water mid-puzzle. At the next station, they had to build a bridge, using only twigs and vines. Remy grew impatient. "This is taking too long," he said, hopping in circles. "Fast isn't always best," Tilda said calmly. "Let's think it through." With everyone's help and a bit of vine tying guidance from Cris, they built a sturdy little bridge and marched across. At the final stage, a giant maze of hedges awaited them. Everyone looked at Tilda. "Slow and steady?" Remy asked with a grin. "Slow and smart," she replied. They let Tilda lead, and step by step, twist by twist, she guided them out. Just as they reached the finish line, the frogs leaped ahead with a final splashy hop. They didn't win first place, but they did win something better. "You might not have finished first," said Mrs. Badger, smiling warmly, "but you worked as a true team. You each brought something special, and that deserves a pie." That evening, The whole meadow gathered to share the prize, laughing, chatting, and passing around slices of the juiciest, flakiest berry pie anyone had ever tasted. As the sun set and fireflies lit up the trees, Remy leaned back against the willow tree beside Tilda. "You know," he said, "we make a pretty great team." Tilda smiled. "We always have." And from above, Cris called with delight, while the frogs croaked out a merry tune. The end.